Taurus, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started with this pre-shuffled deck. General card for today is the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Let's get started with the first row, which is also the past. Start off in the past with Judgment, 6 of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay, well, I can't show you the Judgment card, but I'll hold it like so. So let's... Okay. What I see is that there's something remarkable that took place in your past, Taurus, because, you get the Judgment, and it's all about clarity, head out of the clouds kind of situation. You see this angel holding up the trumpet, and all of these humans are standing under coffin rejoicing over this beautiful occasion. And, it could be, clarity, that could be very incredibly remarkable in your future, or, in your past, future, no, in your past, and, this was a future, before, before this even took place. But, yeah, I see, is that your head is out of the clouds here. And then with these two combined, which is actually quite beautiful, is you're heading off towards a different direction. Or you probably took off in the past. Could have been a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, maybe, any kind of, time frame or something. But it just looks like that, you took off and, and with the Hangman, this is also about clarity, intellectual thinking, and actually just pondering of thinking, sometimes, when you take action and stuff like that, this is also kind of a self-reflecting kind of situation that took place in your past, because, it's like, okay, something, this, a joyous occasion took place with Judgment, and then, you just kind of head off to toward a different direction. And you're doing a bit of self-reflection, but it's also about inner clarity and just thinking, okay, but was it good that we actually, took this different, path and route, let's look at the current times. Start off with the Chariot. 5 of Cups. And 2 of Wands. Okay, well, what I see here, this is just only a first observation kind of situation, is that you took off and you're doing a bit of self-reflection, and in current times, you're kind of heading off a bit further, thinking, okay, it's like we have the 6 of Swords in the past, and now we have the Chariot in current times, so maybe, you're still heading off towards, your final destination, wherever it may be. But for some reason, with the 5 of Cups, you are starting to get disappointment out of the situation. And that's kind of too bad, because then you get the 2 of Wands afterwards. And it's like you're kind of heading a bit off into a direction, that's kind of directionless, because that's what the 2 of Wands reverse is also about. Upright, it's all about, expansion, growth, and development, but it just looks like that you're kind of heading off towards disappointment. And it's like, maybe you actually, took on this whole Judgment thing, a bit maybe too hasty, and now that you probably thought, okay, we need to make a quick decision right now, all systems go, everything just looks clear, nothing bad and stuff like that. But somehow, in the past, you were still kind of pondering whether or not this was actually a good idea. And here is your determination, because you are a fixed and determined sign, the Taurus, and you were pretty much just saying, nope, we're going to go down this way. But in current times, you do have disappointment because there's no progress or development. Well, that's why we're going to also look at the future, and especially the clarification deck. But so far, sometimes, when you embark on something and it looks good, okay, try it, nothing gained, nothing ventured. But the problem is, you do have to make sure that everything is clear, and not that it's a bit overcast or a little bit cloudy and stuff like that, because that could easily turn into mist. And yeah, The problem is, it's like if you're determined in your own way, sometimes it could lead to disappointment, and that, there is actually, you know, yeah, no kind of development at all. Well, we're going to look at the future. You start off with, or you get the Three of Pentacles reversed in the future, Six of Cups reversed, and Five of Swords. What I see here is, it's like other people are actually starting to doubt you. Maybe you have friends or family, that embarked with you on the chariot, and they were saying, yeah, sure, okay, we'll hop on this, we'll bandwagon with you, and we'll just head off towards, whatever you feel is good, because, that's also determination. But what I could also see here is this is also doubt. With the Three of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of like similar to the Two of Cups reversed. It's kind of like doubting intuition because, it's like, well, first you had this beautiful grand idea, you were determined with the chariot, you took off with the Six of Swords, there's judgment, clarity, head out of the clouds kind of situation, but now in the future you're starting to doubt yourself. Because, with the Six of Cups, you're kind of, then you're looking at the past in a negative way, saying, if only I would have done that better, if only I would have done this or that better, or changed course, or did, something different. But, for some reason, you will overcome those doubts and fears with the Five of Swords. Because that's also about defeating whoever or whatever is out there. Because, this could also, be the past, crawling back saying, okay, let's look at your past, your bad, worst memories in the past. And that's what the Six of Cups is kind of, going to be, bringing, constantly saying, okay, just remember all the negative things that took place in your past, because, when you start doubting yourself, all of the negativity is going to then start playing around in your mind, thinking, oh, remember all of the, the bad, worst moments in our lives. But you know what? You are going to be, defeating those memories and thoughts just like anything, you're going to be confident and secure in your own way, because, you're not going to let any negativity of the past haunt you, because, you just think, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. This was the past. Okay, I made some bad decisions, but it doesn't mean it's going to have to travel with me all the way towards the future. Well, and as you should, don't let the past haunt you. Okay, let's clarify these cards with Vampire deck. Okay. For the Judgment, I can't show you this card, but what you get as clarification is Six of Cradles, Six of Cups. So this is kind of a past achievement. Maybe this was even, the future before that negative, any kind of negativity that took place during this moment. So, in the past, or this could even have been you. You could even have water somewhere in your star chart. Or maybe there's somebody who's a water sign out there that was watching you, but for some reason, you were also looking at how successful this past moment was just by looking outside or looking at this moment. And, you're just kind of thinking, okay, I see, a very promising and beautiful, new start of something, because that's why you get the Six of Swords of wanting to take off towards a different direction. But it looks like, this is pretty much you, we're watching judgment taking place. So, it's good. For Six of Swords, you get death. Because death, even though it's, death, the thing is this is also about a rebirthing moment. You're having a rebirthing moment by saying, okay, I'm going to take off towards a different direction. But speaking of the death card, this is one of the cards I pulled for the vampire, who literally, will turn me into a vampire and killed me off. But what I see here is, this is actually a new beginning, or was a new beginning in your past. And that's also about traveling. Maybe you had to travel in the past somewhere, and that's why, you kind of have this idea of self-reflection coming up, but we'll deal with that soon. But I just see this new beginning that took place in your past, and that's why you took off towards new beginnings. For the Hanged Man, second Six of Knives, yes, you're kind of reflecting on, your decision on taking off in a different route. And as you should, it's like, okay, sometimes, you make a decision, either, you click yes or no, but then sometimes you do a bit of, self-reflection of thinking, well, was this actually a good idea? What if I chose the other one? What if I went in a different direction? Well, it's like, well, sometimes, that's what happens with decisions, is one moment you choose one answer, and then you just think, well, well, what if the other answer is better, It's like, there's multiple choice answers and stuff like that. When you once think, okay, I'm going to choose A, and then later on, you just think, well, if I would have only chosen C, maybe that would have turned out better. But, at the point, you don't know. Nobody knows. You make a decision and you try to, live with it unless you can still try to reverse it and choose something different. But, that's what usually happens with decisions is everybody does self-reflection on saying, well, was that actually the best decision ever? Because, it's like you've actually, for the Chariot, you get the second Five of Swords. And the thing is, this is you also overcoming your doubt and insecurities. Maybe there was something really negative that took place way before this reading even took place. And, but yet you are determined to just say, okay, we're overcoming our doubts, insecurities, negativity, and stuff like that, because that's what the Five of Swords is all about, is defeating, whatever it was out there. So at least, I'm enjoying this reading so far, because even though you get the Five of Cups, you get the Ten of Wands, you know why you feel depressed or unhappy is because you feel overburdened and overworked with the Ten of Wands. Maybe you are going on a solo journey or something. Maybe this is just you being alone, having to do all the packing, how to do all the itineraries and stuff like that. Maybe this is why you feel so incredibly exhausted, and it could lead to disappointment. Because, it's, you're determined, you want to, or maybe, that could even be the Ten of Wands because, you feel overburdened from constantly having to overcome obstacles, overcoming any kind of negativity, and that can make one always feel depressed and disappointed with the Five of Cups. For the Two of Wands, you feel there's no progress because you get the Four of Grails, and this is also kind of a self-reflection kind of card, because normally with the Four of Grails, you see somebody sitting on a mountain, being offered something, and they're just kind of sitting there thinking, well, should I accept it, yes or no? Well, the choice is yours. If you accept it, it's like, making a decision, clicking A instead of C, or whatever option you have, but it just looks like, is you feel stuck because you're still kind of in the pondering situation of thinking, should I proceed with this new path? Because I don't want to feel any more disappointment, negativity, and stuff like that. And that's why it doesn't mean, that your car is going to break down. Hopefully not, But, it's also, about that you feel stuck because, you're kind of going back to the first phase of any kind of development. And that's kind of with the Four of Cups of still kind of thinking, well, is it all going to be worth it? Well, nothing gained, nothing ventured. If you're still able to kind of reverse whatever decision you've already made or are making right now, you'll see if it's still possible. And you'll see what this Four of Cups actually has to offer. Because for the Three of Pentacles in the future, you get the Ten of Skulls. Wow, I didn't even realize it. And this is one of your beautiful cards. But what I see here, man or woman who's watching this, the thing is it's like, well, you got what you wanted, but you lost what you had. So maybe, you actually, maybe the answer A instead of C was actually the best answer for you because, you probably think, okay, I'm going to be getting abundance, everything, happy home, happy heart, happy family. But for some reason, you feel like you're still doubting yourself with the Three of Pentacles reversed. And that's with anything, that's why, some humans are unable to even, make decisions because they just think, I'm too afraid to even choose A, B, C, D, or whatever other letter that comes in those test thingies. But, and that's kind of what I see here is, it's like you're kind of still, dealing and suffering with, insecurities and stuff like that and doubts in the future. But, to be honest, so far it looks quite promising. You're a determined individual. You're fixed, don't let any kind of doubt or any kind of past, memories, just start clouding your mind again, because you start out beautifully with the Judgment of head out of the clouds situation. Okay. For the Six of Cups reversed, this is out with the old and in with the new world. Beautiful. Love it. The thing is, it's like, I just see, don't let any kind of past negativity start, well, yeah, impacting your current or even your future because you have a world out there. Maybe you have to get out into this world. But what I see here is this is also could be fears about the unknown, about thinking, but what if, it's going to be negative like in the past? What if that's going to start contributing? Because I keep seeing all of these cycles of that they keep repeating itself, like in these circles and stuff like that. But to be honest, this is just the unknown of the future. We don't have any kind of control over the future. We can't decide, oh yeah, that's what the future is going to be like that because I got this handbook when I was born, and here you go. It's going to be a really disastrous future because that's what the book says. No, that's not how this world or life works. These are just only paper dragons about the past that are going to try to come back and haunt you. But you have the world out there that's going to be saying, if you want to enter the world, leave the negativity of the past behind, and then you can finally enter the world. Don't, join, the past negativity in this world. Otherwise, the world is going to say, nope, I'm not going to let you further unless you let go of this. For the Five of Swords, you get the Seven of Skulls. Now, I can't show you this picture, but what I see is that, you're overcoming something, but there's still doubt. Well, the thing is sometimes doubt and insecurity are necessary evils that kind of, will help one with clarity of more judgment moments in your life. But yeah, I just see that, you are trying, which is a good thing. It's a good thing that you're trying. And, it looks like that you will be overcoming some kind of negativity in the future, even though you're still going to be doubting yourself. Well, the thing is doubts are like nightmares. We can't do anything about it. It's like saying, don't think about this or that, because then you start thinking about that, topic or picture, whatever it may be. And, sometimes you just have to weather the storm of insecurity and doubt just to be able to finally, get the sunshine and rainbow of clarity back into your life again. But that's what I see you doing is, you're actually doing a very, very good job. So don't worry about what the future holds. Wow, passionate. I'm going to continue on with the pre-shuffled special vampire card. Okay, you get the Two of Swords. And I understand, you kind of feel like, now which, direction am I going? Because, it's like, you get the Two of Wands reversed, you get the Four of Cups, you get the Five of Cups. And, and this could all be contributing, right now to thinking, well, which way do I go, Well, the thing is, if, your head was out of the clouds, whoops, I cannot show that card. But you said, with the Judgment is, your head was out of the clouds and everything just, seemed clear, and you had a rebirthing moment, and you did some good self-reflection, but yet you're still dealing with, which way do I go? Well, if you have something planned, I know a lot of earth signs are very good at organizing things and planning something. If you have something planned, this card is not applicable to you because obviously, you should know where you're heading because that's why, you are determined with the Chariot. But, sometimes, maybe take some detours and just kind of go through a bit of, a different road, for a while and until you actually get clarity back into your life again. Wow. Okay. I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle and to see what other information I can offer for thee. Okay. Nobility, honor, high standards, and idealistic. What I see here is, you're, man or woman, whoever, you could be a very incredibly noble individual. You could have somebody who has high standards and is very idealistic. Well, that's what I know about earth signs is you guys are incredibly idealistic, because, first, the Taurus, you are a fixed and determined sign. And, you pretty much already know what this idealism, means for you. So, it just seems like, well, to be honest, it's like, enjoy the road, enjoy the journey that you're heading towards with the Chariot path, new beginnings and stuff like that. And just have honor for yourself and high standards because, I know that there's a lot of earth signs out there that also love, material possessions and stuff like that. And, enjoy, lavishing yourself with all kinds of gifts and anything that you deserve and need in this world because you deserve it. You're beautiful, you're the Venus, that's your planet of love. And so just love yourself, take good care of yourself, and, and if you really do love yourself, which way to, or, which sword to choose in this situation. All right. Well, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions. this one when it come out. This is a hardworking yes card because it's the Eight of Pentacles. Nice. So yes, because this is your second Hangman. Yay! And, ooh, nice. Love this. And, well, Nine of Pentacles. Remember, you'll go shopping and take good care of yourself and just be the noble individual that you want and wish to be because you get a yes for the third card. Okay. Well, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at this for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on a beautiful vampire journey towards the future. I'm going to be here for a long, long, long time, so you are all welcome to join and watch my channel as much and as long as you want. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love, admire, and appreciate you all incredibly. So thank you again, and I love you guys so much. So